Now for the big one, the one that will get me death threats from an entire generation. Luckily, they are my generation, so I know their weaknesses. Bad knees, bad backs, and if I need to go there, their families. You've been warned. Suspect number 2, Super Mario 64. The game that invented 3D platforming. The game that single-handedly defined a genre and proved the viability of the Nintendo 64. A revolutionary, genre-defining masterpiece that changed the industry forever. All of that is true. It did all of that in 1996. Back then, I was 6 years old, and I got a star on my chart for not pissing the bed at night. These days, I never piss the bed, and I can make silly YouTube videos, but you don't see me getting glazed 30 years later as some kind of dry night media prodigy. Let's take the nostalgia goggles off for a moment. Let's be rational, not sentimental. Let's analyze the evidence as it exists here today. And today, Super Mario 64 is an almost unplayable nightmare. The problem is twofold: a pincer movement of archaic design that strangles any potential for modern enjoyment. Firstly, the camera. It's not your ally. It's a drunken, cracked-out maniac. It gets stuck on walls, it swings wildly with a mind of its own, and it seems to take a perverse pleasure in positioning itself at the single most unhelpful angle possible, usually right as you're attempting a critical jump. It's an active antagonist, a constant wrestling match that you will lose over and over again. Secondly, the controls. For its time, they were a miracle because they were the first to take us into that new dimension. Today, they are slippery, vague, and imprecise, and can be done better by a nerd in Roblox. Mario feels less like he's running and more like he's ice skating on a greased-up floor. The disconnect between your input and his movement leads to a constant, low-level frustration that leads to a lot of missed jumps and cheap deaths. It's a game that is almost impossible to enjoy without the thick, rosy filter of nostalgia.